Ooh, what's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing this evening? This is your boy Doc Holiday. We're back again with another HBCU tonight, and it is the year of our Lord, 2024, October the 23rd, Wednesday, Hump Day. You know, um, all the cool kids come out and play. But anyway. Appreciate everybody for joining me today. Appreciate everybody joining me. Getting this thing started. See how everybody coming in. Everybody try to come in. Y'all know we simulcast between YouTube and Twitter. So be nice, be kind. Don't try to be too hateful, or your ass will get blocked. And if you want to get unblocked, it's a $10 fee to get unblocked. So just let everybody know. Be on your best behavior. All right. See what we got going on. Let's see what's up. Other than that, everybody shout out where you at. What school you represent? Shout out where you at. What school you represent? We're about to go back old school time. You know, old school. Getting this slide ready. Oh yeah, we gonna get into that too. We gonna get into that too. It's Magic City Classic week for them Bulldogs and Hornets. Classic week for Bulldogs and Hornets. There's a lot of homecomings this week also. So it's, you know how it is. It's a lot of grown folk debauchery that's gonna go about this in the next couple of weeks. But let's see what else we got up in here. What else we got up in here? We got the main moderator, Miss Quay. If you ain't never met Miss Quay, Miss Quay, and even her husband, they are crunk and turnt. And when it comes to football, how you doing, Miss Mary? How you doing? This man just coming in, swinging for the fences. Ed always gonna come in. Ed always gonna come in and rile somebody up. DJ Problem, what it is? I am doing wonderful. I was supposed to be off today, but I decided to go into work. I went in this morning at 10, got off at 6. Got to the house not too long ago. So yeah. So everybody's on that ONG strike zone right now. But I know they're gonna try to come back over here and see what's going on. Man, what's good, bro? What's good, broski? We got to get up one time. Boy, Crook coming in. Hey, man. Hey, Crook, you got your shout out from BJ, man. Hey, they say you a good dude. you wild as hell. They say you a good dude. So I'm gonna believe what BJ say. So so this all you need to know about what's about to happen this weekend. Damn. Uh, hey, Andrew, you got kicked out the first 10 seconds or you stepped in the door. Man, so we got man. Oh man, I forgot the brother Bakar is in the building. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. I feel you, bro. You good, bro. You good. You good. Hey, you good, man. Now, I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's their thing right there. She wanna be the big bad police. She go right ahead, big bad police. You know what I'm saying? But she don't do it over here. No, no, no. We don't do it over here. But other than that, man, I hope everybody's having a good evening. Um, I hope y'all been looking at these shorts. Hold on one second. My bad, y'all. That was my oldest daughter calling me. That was my oldest daughter calling me. She's like, they called you. Anybody call you about the car? No, no. Hey, that's funny right there. That's funny. He said, "I would never insult Crook again." Hey, look, I ain't got time for all that, man. Y'all know that I had no time. I had no time for all that. They run. I be like, how they run their show the way they run it. I run the show the way I run it. If you want all the smoke, but you can't, you want to give out smoke, but you can't handle it. Don't come up in here. Oh man. Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna get in touch with you, Uncle Said. We'll do picks on Friday. I'm supposed to try to go to New Orleans, but for Suno's homecoming. But the issue we gonna have right now is getting a room because Taylor Swift is down there, and the Swifties done took over everything. So I'm trying to figure some stuff out. Oh, I know we cool, we cool, we cool, we cool. Y'all know I'm trying to get fan base up in here, man. We taking our good old time and stuff like that. So I'm trying to, and then I'm also adding all these other, trying to add these clips up in here. But I appreciate everybody. If you watched, if you seen, um, if you seen like all the things that I've been doing, all the videos and stuff like that, like all the the video me and Miss Quay put out during the tailgate this past weekend. We trying to get into a lot of more stuff right now. And so, that's something that, I'm trying to push a little bit more. Um So, but other than that, man, I'm a set. Like I said, I had a great time in my second home. You know, I had a great time in my second home. Um, let's see something. But other than that, look, we y'all know why we here. We get to the pick. We get into my top 10 countdown for both D2 and D1 HBCU football. And then, of course, we're going to talk about why they, even though I know they do this they had this every week. Well, why somebody call it a town hall, and why are they crashing out on why are they crashing out on Twitter right now? So crashed out since Saturday night. Let's put it just like that. Um, I I ain't saying, and I ain't saying about school. I'm just saying football. Uh oh, Miss Natasha, I was glad. Yes, I was glad to make. At first, I was glad to make it into Jackson. That was first and foremost, and I appreciate everybody who had made it possible for me to come there. And then other than that, other, other than that, I appreciate y'all know Jackson is Mississippi is my second home. I've always appreciate the hospitality there. um just I always love it. I love it, and I hope, and Miss Natasha, I hope you had a great birthday on Sunday. Because I remember your birthday was Sunday. You the last of the Libras that had their birthday. Miss Whitley said, "We are here." Hey, all right now. Hey, Miss Whitley, I need you to patrol both here and Twitter and see if anybody want to start. If they get ignorant, let them. You know what to do. They said they should be used to losing to us. You welcome. You welcome, Mr. Tasha. You welcome. You welcome. But nah, I you coming in on 10 already, ma'am. Ma'am. We you supposed to stay at the game so we can all meet up. But I understood what was going on. Oh, it was a little staticky, but it came out good. It came out good. I do have it. I'm gonna go ahead and post it on Twitter also. After probably when I while I'm doing this right here. uh, Another thing, man, get Uncle Said, y'all give him some prayers for Uncle Said. His son had surgery on his ankle, um, and he got to have another surgery a little bit. Another surgery, try to keep the screws in his ankle. So, man, y'all send prayers out to my Uncle Said right there. And it look said. I, I might hit up, somebody last name is Rattler down in New Orleans. I might hit him up. Oh man, we trying to get this thing going. We trying to get this thing going, and oh, we gonna talk about y'all too because y'all get ready to run y'all gauntlet, and we sure gonna talk about Halloween night. So that would be the game of the week for the MEAC. I Leonard, don't come. You heard it. You heard what the crew said. Don't come in with the BS. You said you come in peace. You come in peace. All right. But as y'all know, we do simulcast between here, YouTube and Twitter. So for all my folks on Twitter, if you come on to the dark side of YouTube, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, comment, and share it with all the folks. Let's get this. Let's get this to 60 likes. Let's get this to 60 likes. Oh my goodness. Let's get this to 60 likes. Okay. And then I'm gonna try to put a poll in the chat. Uh so we can go ahead and get this thing going. And while we at it, man, let's look at a video. Let's look at something that we all know and love right now. Let's look at it. We are back, y'all. I had to play that video because I can't say I've never seen somebody get blasted like that. I've seen plenty of football hits, but that one right there just took everything out. And if you was like, if you were me on the sideline, but I was on the south end zone, basically where the boom marches in, right? So we're in the south part of the end zone. If you would have heard on the sideline, we on the field, that play right there, the stadium was, I want to say it was quiet, but they got the chant in, and then all you heard was "ooh," and basically everybody cheering because, hey, it is. Hey, bro, Crook, chill, 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 man. Man, let's get this one thing going. Also, check out the merchandise store on the YouTube channel. And, go ahead and get your hoodies ready for the winter time, because y'all know winter comes in. Time goes back next week, next Sunday. So y'all be prepared for that. But other than that, let's get it going. Let's get it going, y'all. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, I got something for you. Shanetta. I got something for you. But anyway, let's go to my Division 2 top 10. So we already know how we do this. We're gonna start from 10, go all the way up to 1. Coming in, excuse me. Coming in at number 10, I got Livingstone College. They are 5-3. I think they are coming off of I think they came off of a loss this weekend. I'm so crazy. I'm so trying to figure out what of what to. Yes, they did come. They came out for a 31-17 loss to Winston-Salem. They was at home for this game. Next up on the list, they have, in fact, this week they are on a bye week. They've already played 8 games, so they have their bye week coming up. Coming in at number 9, I have Tuskegee. Tuskegee has been on a roll. Tuskegee has been on a roll. They have won 4 in a row. 4 in a row for Tuskegee. Including the win this past weekend against Kentucky State, 38-24, at home. So coming up next for them, they get on the road, go to Ohio to play Central State. 1 p.m. kickoff. There's no TV. I don't think there's any TV on that one right there, so I had to check to see. But that's number 9. Number 8 is Albany State. Albany State is also coming off a huge win against Morehouse. It's Morehouse, 52-6. Albany State, the Golden Rams, will be at home to take on Edward Waters. 2 p.m. kickoff from South Georgia. Coming in at number 7, I got the Pyru Panthers, Clark Atlanta, or what everybody like to say, Blark Atlanta. They are 5-2-1. They are coming off of a loss. They are coming off of a big loss to Miles College, 49-28. Um, Game was tight in the first quarter where it was tied. Uh, then you start to see Miles kind of pull away, headed into the second quarter. Uh, Halftime was 14-7. Then in the third quarter, that's when the offensive blitz came. The blitz came in from Miles. Where they scored 3 in a row. Basically, Javante Leatherwood with a 27-yard run in the third quarter. Then Frank Pierre got a 14-yard pass from Mr. Angler. And then on the defensive side, Kadarius Griffin with a 32-yard interception return for a touchdown. And then they didn't let up in the fourth quarter. So uh, Edward Osley had a 16-yard run for a touchdown and another 39-yard touchdown run from Javante Leatherwood to seal the deal for Miles against Clark Atlanta. KT Dub, what's going on, man? I'm appreciate honor to meet this man right here. Didn't even know he from my pop's hometown, Brookhaven, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. That's my guy right there. But yeah, look. So Clark, in fact, that was Clark's homecoming. That was Clark's homecoming to get beat like that by Miles. And Miles is on a 5-game win streak right now too. After starting the season 0-2. So Miles played Benedict in Columbia, South Carolina. Clark Atlanta is on a bye week. So they have a bye week this week. But Miles and Benedict this weekend against Columbia, South Carolina. Coming in at number 6, we got West Virginia State. They are coming off a 2-point loss against Wheeling, 35-33, where they are 5-2. They are back this weekend. I have to check to see when they play again. They are back in the saddle. They are on the road on Saturday against UNC Pembroke. So keep an eye out for that one right there. Over in the Mountain East Conference. Coming in at number 5, we have Fort Valley State. They are 4-2, coming off of a win. I'll take that back. Coming off of a loss. So they're not 4-2, they are 4-3. They're coming off a loss against South Carolina State. So let me go ahead and correct it. Losing by a score of 30-3. They should be on. They will be on the road against Morehouse. That is on ESPN Plus. Kickoff at 2 p.m. Coming in at number 4, we got Winston-Salem State. At 6-2, they have a big game this weekend against Johnson C. Smith at 1 o'clock, coming live from Bowman Gray Stadium, the stadium that's a NASCAR track that has a NASCAR track. You know what I'm saying? But that's what's going to happen. They of a win against, like I said, against Livingstone, 31-17. Coming in at number 3, I got Virginia Union. They are 5-2. They are coming off of a blowout victory against Lincoln, PA, 63-12. And let me see what Mr. Byers did in this game right here. Had a usual 215 yards of rushing the ball. Whew. Had two touchdowns on the ground. RJ Vick, Ronald Vick, Reginald Vick Jr., my bad, had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 touchdown passes in this game. Five touchdowns in that game. And they are surging up also, so cookie crazy. They are surging also, and they'll be back on the field this weekend against Bowie State. 1 p.m. kickoff from Bowie, Maryland. Make sure you tune into that. Coming in at number 2, I got Miles College. I got Miles. They are 5-2 right now. They are on a 5-game winning streak. Again, with the blowout victory against Clark Atlanta. I don't know what to tell you about this team, but I can just tell you that I would be scared to play this team right now. Again, like I said, they will be against Benedict this weekend at 2 o'clock from Columbia, South Carolina. And coming in at number 1 on my list is Johnson C. Smith. Again, the Golden Bulls came away with a close victory this weekend, 21-14 against Shaw University. They are, again, on the road against Winston-Salem State, live from Bowman Gray Stadium, the stadium that's also has a NASCAR track on the inside of it. But make sure y'all go ahead and tune into those games right there in the Division 2. And now, let's go ahead and get to our Division 1 top 10. I think they should. I haven't heard them say anything about canceling or nothing like that. But I think they should. So, it should still be going. Coming in. I'm gonna do both of these together because it's their week. And I didn't change anything about this one, the 10-9. But it's their week. It's the Magic City Classic. Alabama State is coming in at number 10. Alabama A&M coming in at number 9. The reason why I got Bama State at 10, only because the knock is you have no offense. You have no QB, basically. Other than that, you have a defense. You can run the ball, but you don't have a quarterback and also you can't you can't kick field goals. So um so that's the reason why I got Bama State at 10. Whew. And then Alabama A&M at number 9. I'm gonna be honest with you. Be honest with you. A&M, this is what I don't get. This is what I don't get about A&M, about Maynard. Why start Cornelius Brown in the beginning of the season when you knew your true starter is an old school running QB by the name of Xavier Langford? You should have went with him early in the season. I think that's where you kind of messed up. But I mean, they got better resumes, but both they got better resumes. But sometimes your resume don't add up squat. But the dude that you know is a gamer and that can keep your team in the game was sitting on the sideline, and they've been doing that for the last 3 years with this kid right here. So I don't know, and you'll get my prediction. We'll get my prediction on Friday. I know Jay White, you're gonna be partying in Birmingham. I mean, y'all over in a hood anyway, where the game take place. But other than that, 10 Bama State, 9 Bulldogs. Coming in at number 8, I got Hampton at 4-3. I mean, they went to Greensboro, whatever you want to call it. They went on what's the street name? Market Street, and beat the senseless, the silliness out of the Pound Puppies. I take that back. Pound Puppies is for A&M. A&T is Paw Patrol. I forgot about that. Paw Patrol. So Hampton is coming off a big win on Saturday against North Carolina A&T at what A&T dubs the greatest homecoming on earth. Well, Hampton turned it into the saddest homecoming. The saddest homecoming on earth. That was coined by Blue. The saddest homecoming on earth. 59-17. Where it's so funny about this, the A&T folks was also having a town hall meeting about their coach. You see where this coming? You see where this is going? Shout out to Ty the Bulldog. You know, she coined the phrase having the town hall meeting. the greatest home going on earth. That's what it felt like because them dudes got killed. It's like, y'all want to see a dead body? But they was in they were I'm laughing. Look, I'm laughing. I'm for real. They were having a town hall meeting about their head coach too. I'm like, well, he's in his second season. I mean, we've already talked about this. Mr. Ford already talked about a lot of things. What's going on with A&T? Um, and A&T should have never moved out of the BIAC in the first place. That's on them. Hampton is coming. Hampton has a good old contest, and I don't know if this is on the road, but if it is, but they will have a good football game and be up against Elon this weekend. I hope they can win this game. Um, they need to win this game. I have them at least. I have them at least getting at least 6 wins in this conference. A&T on the other hand are 1-6. They are on the road and they go to Campbell, who is 2-5. Hey, it is what it is, y'all. Coming in at number 7. I mean, you can play better, but when you got two your quarterbacks out, you're on your third string quarterback, your top 2 running backs are out, so you're on your third or fourth string running back. Your defense is getting carved up like Swiss cheese. I don't know what is else there to do for A&T. Give up. See, this is where I think going back to the MEAC would fix A&T's issues because I think they would fix their issues. Be more competitive. But I feel like they got the wrong dude at the helm. They got the wrong person running the show for A&T. But that's a story for another day. You know, with A&T, it's like basically the chicken's coming home to roost. But let's get back to it. Grambling coming in at number 7. They are 4-3. Defeating Pine Bluff 31-21. It was their homecoming also. I want to say this: whoever during SWAC Media Day named Miles Crawley the Offensive Player of the Year, preseason Offensive Player of the Year, need to get their head checked. He was 15-25, 170 yards. He had 1 touchdown thrown, but he had no interceptions. But still, he's supposed to be the top returning quarterback in the conference, and he's horrible. I won't say he's horrible, but he's not living up to the hype. So I don't think he's living up to the hype on this one. So he's not horrible. He's terrible. You had to put it. Hey, you had to put it in Mr. Mr. voice. Terrible. Mr. Ford, that we gotta get him on here tonight. He could have stayed at Alabama State, but they ran him off. They ran him off. They ran him off. They ran him off. But they let's see, had a 310 yards total offense in this game against Pine Bluff, and you know it's kind of crazy when you hear somebody say Pine Bluff is a big game for you. That means there's some issues going on down in that little old country ass town in North Louisiana. Coming in at number 6, I got FAMU coming in at number 6. They're coming off a loss to Jackson. Jackson State 35-21. Ruston is a shitty ass town too. Trust me. But of course, FAMU is coming off 35-21 loss to Jackson State, where basically let's run this down. They scored 3 touchdowns in the first half, where one of the touchdowns came off of a turnover, right? Did not adjust in the second half. Couldn't run the ball worth the squat. Offensive line was getting dominated off the ball. And then again, the hit heard around the whole SWAC. So now they are about to hitch their wagons up and try to root for other teams to beat Jackson State so they can get themselves back into the driver's seat. So, but they got to win out the rest of their games also. There's no going to the playoffs because that was taken away by the storm. We'll get into that. We'll get into about some FAMU stuff a little bit later. But they are 3-3. They are back at home for the first time since the end of August. That's a long time to be out and about. Should have had your ass at home. Lord Jesus. But other than that, they got Southern coming into town, who's coming in at number 5. Number 5 versus number 6 this weekend for HBCU Overdrive one of the games of the week in the SWAC. Southern coming in at 4-3 with a big victory over Alcorn to basically see who takes over the West. Both teams coming in undefeated. Southern coming in running for almost 300 yards or rushing 300 yards. From what I heard, Noah Barden had a concussion, so more likely they're going to go to Zay T-Set this weekend. But that's if Biden clears concussion protocol. This game is down in Bragg in Tallahassee. So for all the southern folks who's talking about going, make your way on down there to Tallahassee. I don't know how long of a drive that is, but go ahead and make your way down there. You'll have fun. Long as it don't rain on you. Southern is coming in, and I feel like they feel like they can be able to win in Tallahassee. But we shall see on Saturday night, on Saturday afternoon. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that is FAMU's homecoming, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody correct me if I'm right. Damn. Damn, Uncle Thick. He said, I try to ask him one simple ass question, they block. Yeah, I think that's Dr. Lori. She don't like no Jack State folks. She said she ain't down with the foolishness. Said ain't down with the foolishness. If Lenny's still in here, is that y'all homecoming for FAMU? Or I think is it Texas Southern? I don't know how they're gonna fix it, but they're gonna have to fix it. But that's gonna be it's gonna be a good game. I'm not gonna lie to you on that. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's gonna be it should be a good one for this weekend. If y'all hear something, that's my TV in the background. I don't know. I don't know how you get blocked, but Sixers are playing right. Sixers and the Bucks are playing right now. The game is boring. Waiting for my Mavericks to come up. But anyway, Southern FAMU this weekend. I don't know what time that will be. Let me check and see. That will be 6 o'clock kickoff, ESPN Plus. Yeah. I can't even fix my mouth to say go Jags. I can't even do that. I can't do it. I won't be able to do it. I'll be like, can both of y'all lose? But somebody got to win the game. Coming in at number 4, Mr. Russell Haynes would like this right here. Coming in at number 4 is South Carolina State. Coming in at 4-2 off a 27-point win against Fort Valley State. Chennis Berry is on the roll, and they are getting their. First of all, what's blasphemy? What am I saying? What am I saying? Blasphemy? What's blasphemous? What's so blasphemous? Blah. See, you got me damn tongue tied over here. Shit. What's up, Ty? Look, she done coined the phrase town hall meeting. And we gonna talk about some of these folks that decide that they want to crash out this week because of a damn simple ass game, but like you getting paid for it. You're gonna be so disappointed. I'm about to say, come on. I can't even fix my damn mouth to say go. The hell no. Why would I say go Jags? Now Brandy is coming in on violence. I guess this weekend is gonna be some belt to ass this weekend. I guess it's gonna be belt to ass weekend again this weekend. Hey, Crook, I work with Suno. They are not Jags, they are Knights. See, there's difference. There's a difference. There's a difference. Southern University at New Orleans. There's a difference. I cannot fix my mouth to say that Jaguar. Unless I'm talking, they're not the Jags, Adrian Crook. They are the Knights. They are the Knights. Let's get that straight. Let's get that straight. Man, let me get back to this South Carolina State, I do got them coming in at number 4. So Mr. Russell, you can be mad all you want to. They're coming in at number 4. They are coming off a big, like I said, against a big win against Fort Valley State. They start their MEAC schedule this weekend against Delaware State, which I figured y'all gonna win. Y'all gonna win anyway. That is true. Y'all beat Tennessee Tech, who also beat Tennessee State, but I'm gonna take that loss off of it. But it is what it is. Y'all beat them. They didn't. It is what it is. But they've been playing better football. Both of y'all been playing good football, but I think they've been playing a little bit better football. and they beat one of your MEAC brethren anyway in Howard. Coming in at number 3, we got North Carolina Central at 5-2. They was on a bye week, so yeah, I had to move them down a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. They start there. They technically Central had already started their MEAC slate when they played Norfolk State in the Circle City Classic, but they have in the MEAC, which is I think this is going to be the game of the week in the MEAC. Morgan State is coming to the Bull City, and that is a 2:30 kickoff on ESPN Plus. So they'll get back. I think they'll get back on the saddle, but I think that's going to be a defensive battle right there. Coming in at number 2, I have Tennessee State coming in at number 2 at 6-2. Big win this past weekend, and out of conference slate against Howard University, 27-14. I think this has been what up, Jay? This has been Eddie George's best team that he's assembled since he's been in Nashville for these 4 years. So plus they are off this week, but they have a big game coming up next week against UT Martin. So that will be the independent game of the week. Tennessee State versus UT Martin. 5 p.m. kickoff. That's on November the 2nd. And last but not least, coming in at the number 1 spot, the top spot. Hold on, let me see if I can find a clip. See if I can find a clip. See if I can find this clip right here. It's D I Love. And in fact, we are number 1 this week in my top 10 poll. And also, it is Founders Day. Founders Day. Happy 146th anniversary, birthday, Jackson State University. Well, anyway, don't worry about it. I'm find it some way, somewhere, somehow. But yeah, Jackson State University coming in at number 1. Yeah, 147. Thank you, Jay. 147. It's Founders Day for D.I. Love coming in at the top spot in my HBCU Division I poll. Of course, coming off a big win again against those Rattlers from Tallahassee, um, who is still the better team in the city of Tallahassee by far. Um, Florida State sucks. Where I had to say, we put belt to ass this weekend, and guess what? We on our way to Florida. We on our way to Daytona, and we got to put belt to ass on Bethune Cookman. Why? Because you decided to put us as your homecoming schedule, your homecoming opponent. All right, I'm gonna drop that link for you. You are, y'all put us as your homecoming opponent. Mary's children. Mary's children. Y'all put us as your homecoming opponent. Okay? Why? Why would you do that?
Hey man, what's going on, man?
What's
What's
up?
going on, man? Hey, look, man,
Salute.
as you can see, hey, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, man. Man, like I told you, man, during this time of the year, man, I have long days. It's due to we definitely in the enrollment period, so I have to actually have a real job now. As you can see, I have on a suit, so Uh, but no, my son is good, man. He like I said, it was when he broke his ankle, it was off the bone and stuff like that. So
Ugh.
yeah, but what they did was because his crazy ass, and I'm telling him, just because you're a damn college student now, don't mean you can't, you got to do what the doctor say. But um, they designed him like a little thing, what you call the little things you put in your shoe or whatever. He can put on his little jeans or whatever. So, but
Mm-hmm.
his ass been out there trying to walk without the damn roller thing, and I'm like, what the hell, man? I know kids are the damn Wolverine, but goddamn, son, So, and like I said last weekend, he was having a lot of pain and stuff like that. So that's why I couldn't come down, but like I said, we'll talk and I got you. You know what I'm saying? What we talked about and whatever. But yeah, man, I appreciate, thank for all the prayers and all that stuff. But as you can see, like I said, I've been just dressed like this since about 6 o'clock, man, this morning. Oh, appreciate you, Jay. Appreciate your nephew. Shouts out to you, man.
Yeah,
But
I got up with everybody this weekend.
Man, I hate I missed it, man. But like I said, when it happened, he was like, "Daddy, I was okay," and I had already, I season ticket hold all that crap, whatever going on. But oh, thanks, Whit. Thanks, sweetheart. Thank you. Um, but shit, I had already bought everything and had room, so man, it was just a lot going on, and because he had called me Saturday morning, like, Dad, I'm hurting. He was like, every time I walk, I said, why the hell are you walking, son? When you supposed to be rolling around on the deck. Um, so I'm just like, going through the motion, man. But again, man, to all my HBCU family, man, we thank you for the prayers. Thank you for everything. Thank you, Doc. Like I said, as you can see, I'm just letting you know, been dressed like this since about 7:30 this morning, and it is 8:45 now. So I'm about to go in, take off my suit, and chill out because I need it. And yes, uh, yes, it's one of them days. So, but again, man, appreciate you for what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm glad that you had a good time in your second hometown. Um, hopefully, you'll be able to come back, soon and very soon. And
Yeah,
like I
we
said,
got homecoming next week.
yeah, man, I know, man. I got to make arrangements for that. I'm trying to switch some stuff around, but I'll definitely keep you informed on what I got going on because, like I said, during this time of the year, this is a very busy year for me. Because you got that Medicare enrollment period, and I gotta lead 17 states, so it gets tough. So but like I said, we definitely gonna work it out. Um, through God above and whatever. Like I said, as you can see, I'm just pulling into my driveway now. I'm pulling in my garage like right now. So, but like I said, man, just good looking out, and we'll definitely be in touch. And I'm gonna be in the chat. But man, I ain't gonna lie, man, I gotta get in and take my suit off, man. Jesus Christ, man, y'all be blessed. D, I love, brother.
Oh, what you think about the game? My bad. I had to ask you.
Okay, man. It's just we just got a good team. I mean, people talking about okay, the second half, this, that, and the third, but you got to understand it's three phases. You got offense, defense, special teams. That's what makes a team. And I just think the biggest thing that people are not noticing is that the recruiting that TC had coach TC has done is just paying dividends. I mean, this is the second year. I mean, can you imagine once this man have another recruiting year? Like it's gonna turn out to be ugly because one thing I do respect about him, he doesn't like to lose. TC doesn't like to
Nah, you
lose.
don't like to lose.
He doesn't like to lose. And if you look at the second half of the game of last year, even with Jason Brown, no knock to that young man, because he's a student, he's a young man in today's society. Um, but FAMU didn't score in the second half with that dominant team. See, real people have to understand, man. I mean, people have to understand what football really, really is. It's a game of trenches. It's a game of three phases. And what TC is doing, he's building that, man. I mean, he's building it. I mean, you just got to give him props. And one thing I can say to people that are in the fandom realm, that 7-4, that 7-4 doesn't sound too bad, does it?
Nah,
It doesn't
seven
look too,
four.
it doesn't look too bad now, does it? It doesn't look too bad when you got a new coach, new people. It just, it doesn't look too bad. I mean, we had special teams blunders, we had defensive deficiencies, but
Mm-hmm.
as you can see through recruiting, he has basically stopped the deficiencies and he's recruited depth in those deficiencies. I knew that it was just going to be something that Jackson State was going to win the game because if you look at it, Jackson State was still moving the ball and they were still stopping people on defense. It was
Mm-hmm.
just those two blunder plays that they had scored 14 points. Well, actually 21 points off of if you look at the game with a keen eye for football. So, it's just one of those things, man, that, hey, I mean, Jackson State is trending right now. And I, when TC stated that he built this year's teams for December, oh, I believe him. I believe him.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you look at it, you have one of the best offensive lines in the SWAC, and you damn sure got the best defensive line in the SWAC, period. So I mean, he looking at it like, okay, once you go towards the MEAC where they great on trench play, Now you got somebody for them. And, I tell people to watch out. I don't know why people are underestimating Alabama A&M. Man, although our defensive line was getting pushed, but that damn offensive line with Alabama A&M ain't no joke, dog. They gonna have you sweating. They gonna have you sweating, like, because you gotta earn it with them, man. So, I do think this is a great matchup for with Southern as well as FAMU this weekend. I think that's gonna be a great game. Um, but I just hope that either each team don't underestimate each other, particularly one team. Because Southern, they even shocked me. You know, they shocked me. But I was trying to tell people this summer when people were making jokes about their coaching staff. There's no way that you can make, you know, jokes about a coaching staff that four out of 8 coaches, 9, 10 coaches on the staff got 30 years of coaching experience. They've seen every kind of offense, every kind of defense, every kind of special teams playing, and people just underestimate that. They can take some mud and can make it into, a diamond or whatever, into a sculpture. So you gotta look for stuff like that. But shout out to them. As of now, you know, I'm picking them, but we'll see. We'll see how they end up because Alcorn is pretty pissed off. But I think that if Southern just lose one, then they're gonna win. They're gonna win the tiebreaker out of everything. But you can go ahead and book that. Alcorn will get another loss. Jack State, they ain't got nothing for 'em. So, but like I said, man, I appreciate you, man. But I am gonna be in the chat, man. And like I said, I look forward to Friday. So please keep me informed. Just call me later. If you got, but please let me get in and take my suit off, man.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, bro, I'm in the chat, man. Y'all be safe and D.I. Love and HBCUs versus everybody. And to all the noobs in the chat, yo, baby, yo, and all the Masons in the chat. To the east, my brother, to the east. Y'all take care.
All right. Let's go ahead and I gotta play a commercial after that because we're gonna get into why everybody is in ruins right now. Corch. Be right back.
Yo, it's your boy Doc Holiday with HBCU Overdrive, and I am proud to sponsor Merch Sports. Check out his new line of collection, the Black College Football Fan Club collection. It's basically designed to show support and give respect to the rich history and tradition of black college football. And as you already know, the best college players had to play at HBCUs before integration. So go ahead and check it out over at shopmerchsports.com. Merch Sports. Merch for the sports enthusiasts.
What's going on there? Let's get back to it. We got coming to the stage. We got Uncle Willie. What's happening, man?
What's going on, Doc? My favorite brother from another mother. I just wanted to rub in the face of those rattlesnakes, those garden snakes.
Thank you. Let's go into that right there, cause they having town hall meetings. They going ape shit over on Twitter. They having some issues over here. They crashing out.
Doc, I want to see it. For a whole year they was talking big shit, and they ain't scored in 3 years in the second half. And then you have clowns out there talking about they're a better team. How the hell they the better team when they're a one-dimensional team? How they a better team? And I told everybody from the beginning, That little boy was gonna get his ass racked up. Doc, like I said on She Show, I really believe that you have to talk to those players. But you know when when Washington hit that guy, you know it was a clean lick, and they wanted to throw him out. I believe they
Oh yeah,
gave him a
yeah.
warning. I believe they gave that defense a warning. If y'all knock him out, we're gonna throw y'all. We're gonna kick y'all out the game. But they waited till the last minute and put him on his ass. I almost made that boy turn a flip. If he wouldn't have wrapped him up, I bet you would have turned the flip. Hard as he got here.
But man, I'm like, the video was clear. That was a textbook tackle. Face mask in his chest, wrapped them up, took them down. That was textbook. I I don't seen dudes get knocked out for less.
He's a pipsqueak. What you thought was gonna happen? If you if you got a pipsqueak playing against somebody that's 6'4", 6'3", 6'4", 6'5", and he coming down on you with 300 pounds, it's not gonna look ugly. It's not gonna look pretty. It's not gonna be pretty. Then, well, are you talking about Washington hit the safety hit? Because it looked like he slid, tried to slide up under Washington.
He slid on.
He just put his
He
elbow
slid
down.
on. I think it did. He got hit. He got. I think he got woozy on off that hit right there a little bit, but he stayed. He came.
Yeah, he laid still.
I mean, I give it
when
to him.
When you picked up.
I give it to him for coming back in the game. But if you was concussed, man, like, hey, chill out, sit down. You know what I'm saying? Manage the game.
All they had, though. That's probably their only hope. And see that. Well, I didn't know exactly what type of scheme they was going to come up with, but I knew that line was tough enough. Those ends coming down and they shutting off. They bugging. They shutting off those corners. They shutting off that rollout. And then you sitting in that blitz.
The crazy thing about it though was that on that play where True Thompson hit Richardson, he was coming off a double team. He was coming off a guard center combo double team. So and then I think one of them was coming off of a stunt. So that freed him up to come to get a clean hit on the quarterback. He shedded the guard, went to the center, shed him off, and he had a free reign to the quarterback. So at the same time, I mean, it was a textbook hit. Now I'm gonna put belt to ass on Jay Walker's ass up in here, man, because I'm getting tired. When I looked at the game twice, right?
Mm-hmm.
I looked at the game twice. Why he said like that was that hit a dirty hit? Like, bro, come on now.
I don't think Jay Walker
don't do it like that, because that was a good ass hit. Don't do it like that. Don't do it like that.
I don't think Jay Walker liked Jackson State. And I'm gonna tell you, when we played man, I forgot what game that was. I want to say it was Alabama A&M game. And they had some white boy. It's sad to say. I'm not fond of white folks like that, but it's sad to say. Them white boys called that game better than anybody. Now, that girl called the game. That lady called the game pretty good. But Jay Walker got to go. But when those white boys called Jackson State game, I mean, that's how, I enjoyed listening to them call the game. Not more than I enjoyed listening to Rob J call the game, but I enjoyed listening to them call the game. They didn't call the game nothing like Jay Walker or none of them other clowns call it. They call it more professional, and I just think Jay Walker just don't like Jackson State. And what I would like to see Jackson State play Hampton and beat the shit out of him, so he can keep his mouth closed.
Next year.
Okay, then. Okay, I hope he called that game and watch his team get the ass whooped.
Oh, he went to Howard.
Oh, that was Howard. I thought he went to Hampton. My bad. Bad.
Nah, he belt the ass because he was talking like, man, I'm looking at that and I'm listening to it like he was talking cash shit up in on that game right there.
Let me say one more thing. See, people want to say there wasn't no butt whooping that the Tigers put on them Snakes. But see, this is the point I was making. I'm old enough to remember when you couldn't advance a fumble.
Yeah, I remember you talking about that last night.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, and I'm not saying the last time, the last game that I seen before this era, back in the early 90s, it was in the early 90s, around about 93, 94, one of those years up in the 90s, in the early 90s when FAMU came here. This was before they became members of the SWAC. It was a similar play, and Jackson State had caused a fumble around the 40-yard line, and I knew that they couldn't advance the fumble. You watching. I was confused, and the older guys were telling me, "No, you can't advance the fumble in college football." So this goes back to this time. People say, "Well, it wasn't for that scoop and score. Y'all wouldn't score." See, that's all part of the ass whooping. If that wasn't part of the ass whooping, we would have stopped the ball right there, and we probably would still score. But that's part of the ass whooping. That's knock you on your ass, take the ball from you, and score. And defense score. So all that FAMU is better. How? But I'm telling y'all, when people saying that to you all, that's just being petty and hateful. There ain't nothing they can do. I know they're in real bad shape. I know they feel bad, and I want to see them cry. I give them some cheese with that wine.
You said I'll give them some cheese with that wine. Oh my goodness, man! You a trip. I'm gonna be honest with you. Let me say this. They having town halls and meltdowns. Like seriously, my whole thing about this is you got the coach that you asked for.
Yep.
He's doing the job that he's supposed to be doing. I mean, what else do you want from the man? Like, seriously. You know what? I see why Willie left y'all asses high and dry. I see why Willie Simmons left y'all asses high and dry. He said, I'm taking my talents and my family to North Carolina to Duke University. And look what they're doing right now. Like
the highs of 7 Ant Mound.
Seriously, Cozy is. You gotta give him time. Cozy, y'all figured. I mean, understandably so. As a fan, you're supposed to have belief in your team, regardless of anything that happened. You're supposed to have belief in your team. That's our first and foremost. Always, we have belief in our team. We have belief that we feel like our Jackson State Tigers we gonna go all the way. 9 times out of 10, we be right. Other times, like the Bell era, the Hughes era, the Jackson era, the Hendricks era, like we had hiccups. Come on now, we had some down years.
We always been decent though. We probably wasn't in the SWAC championship running, but we always had a decent season. And another thing, I didn't mean to cut you off, Doc.
No, go ahead.
We've been whipping FAMU. I don't know what the record is, but it's not close. We've been whipping FAMU's ass for years, and people don't. They'll go back in the history they'll go back in time when it benefits them. But when you're looking at the overall thing, you slap me today. Okay, tomorrow I whoop your ass. Hey, we right back at square one.
Yeah.
We wouldn't talk. Jackson wouldn't talk as much shit if y'all wasn't talking that much shit for a whole year. I mean, it's just that simple. We lost 60-something players. Yep. We lost 60 fucking players.
Yep.
And we still stopped y'all sorry asses from scoring in the second half last year. Not this year, you got your ass whooped. You need to humble yourself. You need to humble yourself. Just think about that. All that bullshit you talking. Listen to what I'm saying. You still there, Doc?
I feel you.
Listen to what I'm saying. All that shit y'all was talking. We lost 60 fucking players. A coach, coaching staff, and everything. And probably some of the recruits that was planning to come to school. TC had to come in there and do a whole overhaul with coaches and players. And we still held y'all punk asses to 0 points the second half last year. And you still don't want to give nobody respect when you've been getting your ass drugged by us. That's what I'm talking about. Now I know it's some new age fans. They follow Prime and stuff, and they just not getting into this stuff. I've been watching this shit for a while. I'm 57 years old, and I've been watching swag football since I was 13, 14 years old. I've been watching this shit for a while. So all this stuff, that's nuances to you all, that's why it pisses people like me off, because I know what the history is. I know y'all wasn't shit. Southern. None of y'all. None of those things. We used to they used to cheat for Southern a lot. I just don't like playing Louisiana. Now, Grambling is, like I said last night, it's pretty cool with Grambling. But every time we played Southern, the referees do some little awkward shit to make the game lopsided, but we normally win. It's like back and forth with Southern. But for a team to just come in and talk all that shit, and another thing about that, I'm finna tell some people something about that damn the game at the end of the year, the Celebration Bowl. Now, when I was younger, so I can remember when Winston-Salem, there was different teams in the MEAC then. MEAC was they had teams in there. Yeah. And we had the SWAC. But you looking at the game eye to eye, you knowing what competition is. You know that SWAC was going to be a little bit stronger. They were a little bit stronger, had a little bit better fan base, everything. So I really don't believe, I really believe to the day, the teams that was going there, once the team won the SWAC championship, that was our glory. We really didn't. I'm not saying they really didn't care about the Celebration Bowl, but they didn't really sweat on the winning, because if we let the MEAC win, they'll still be relevant. We're all HBCUs, and we'll give them a little share of the glory. But only a few of those years, I thought that the MEAC had a better team than we put out there. Most of the years, I think the SWAC is way better. And I think from this point going forward, whether Jackson State is in there, whoever's in there, I believe we're going to have a 5 or 6 year run of just straight dog walking the MEAC ass until they disband or we get that super conference. I really believe that. I really believe that. Man. I know it's a lot. See, I know I'm probably sounding like a lot of conspiracy, but I know a lot of different things go into the back player thing. I really never ever thought that the MEAC could come close to the SWAC. Look at their fucking games. just look at their game. Now Dion was just out coached both times.
He was. I'm not gonna lie to you on that. He was.
How do you not? Then the second time, how you not take your? Wasn't it like 7 starters didn't play?
Like a couple of starters didn't play. Yeah. They got suspended because they, violation.
Because they didn't kiss his ass. Because they didn't kiss Dion's ass.
Yeah, he suspended his own son.
Oh, Shiloh. Oh, yeah. 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 You don't do no shit like that. Now, they doing their thing out there in college. I hope they go to the playoff. Because, see, the teams they beating up on now, Jackson State go in that same conference and probably finish 2nd or 3rd in that same conference.
I don't know about that. I don't know about no Big 12.
Well, look at their conference. I'm being honest. Now, I'm not talking about with the coaching staff we have now. You could take this same team and you get a better coaching staff, they'll finish 2nd or 3rd in that conference. They got the team and the talent. They got the size and the talent. I really believe that. They got the size and talent, but you have to have outstanding coaching when you're doing stuff like that. I think they with a better coaching staff, they could finish 2nd or 3rd in that division. But wait, that's not the point I'm trying to make. The point I'm trying to make, they go to a bowl game. They're going to play an opponent that's good. And they better hope they don't play nobody from the SEC. They could play fucking Vanderbilt. They can play Carolina. They can play Kentucky. It's going to be a 40-point blowout. And I don't want them boys to get hurt. They're not, man, that's a whole different level. It's a whole different level in the SEC and the Big Ten than all the rest of the conference, ACC and the rest of the conference. See, Texas is not in the Big 12 no more. They're in the SEC. Oklahoma's in the SEC. Those teams are in the SEC. So the Big 12 is, I mean, that conference out there now is watered down. It's not the same what you thought it was, what it used to be. All those boys, those big boys.
I don't know. I don't know. We ready for that one right there, but we gonna keep that one in mind. But I got something to say right here.
What's that about? I'm sorry, I mean to take up so much time.
Begin. I just had to tell everybody, I'm gonna be like this. Whenever you see these two right here, we coming to your podcast. We gonna wreck your shit. And we gonna leave. For all the folks that for everybody that's having damn meltdowns about the damn game. I mean, what did y'all expect? Like, seriously, what did y'all expect? You expected you expected something out of nothing. So at the same time, your head coach, who I like, Coach Cozy, y'all. If y'all don't understand one thing about me, when I'm on that coach call, like, it's a couple of coaches I get up for to ask questions for, right? It's Cozy, it's Bubba, it's damn Coach Wade for Valley, it's TC, and let me see. Let me get one more. Oh, I like Coach Thomas over at Alcorn and Coach Maynard. But at the same time, like, Cozy, when I ask Coach Cozy, when I ask him a question, he gives up a full, unbiased answer. Think about that. Like, I be listening, I listen to him. And when you listen to him talk, he got that gravelly ass voice like Big Daddy Carson used to have, right? So, but it's like I listen to him, and when he's talking about this, like when he's talking about his team, he's talking about the game, he's talking about the X's and O's, he's talking about we talk about the statistics and everything. He is full-fledged on cool with explaining from here to here to here to here to here. I'm at work, y'all, and so my group chat is just blowing up. And shout out to the group chat. It is blowing up. Like they say they having a kumbaya meeting over there.
Sonny Boone 98 say they want to get in the chat. They want to get on the top.
All right. Let me see. Hey, I'm about to put you on here, man. Because at the same time, man, it just be like stuff, the stuff that they be talking about, man, it just be killing me. Oh, you talking about the coach call.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
Nah. But the way they, like, when I listen to them, like, well, why the OC didn't do this and do that? I'm like, well, because y'all don't have enough in your budget to hire a full-time offensive coordinator and a full-time offensive line coach. Coach Joseph Henry is the OC and the offensive line coach. So
being cheap.
What do you expect? And what do you expect? Like the way, like it's one. Excuse my language, y'all. It's one fucking game.
Yeah.
For all my FAMU folks, Because this ain't just a Jazz State. This is not a Jazz State channel. I just want y'all to understand that. This is not a Jazz State channel. This is a HBCU channel. All right. But y'all just have been in the news, been in the damn social media atmosphere, and it's like y'all niggas don't know what y'all niggas just like. The world is about to end. We don't know what to do. They need to do this. They need to do that. I'm like, oh, the man, this is the same person that y'all wanted to have as your head coach, right? This is the same person that you asked for as your head coach. Majority of y'all, it's the Eddie Jackson 220 football 220 quarterback club. All right, you know, I watched a little bit, a couple of times. I mean, and some of those dudes, they understand football, but at the same time, this is still his first year. What y'all gonna do? Like, if he go, well, let's say he goes 6-6. Let's say he go 7-5. What you gonna do? I ain't saying you, EA. I ain't gaslighting, but what you gonna do? Y'all gonna say fire the dude?
They probably will. You see what they did to old boy. You see what they did to old boy.
Hey, hold on, Leonard. I was telling folks about TC. Leave him alone. Like, for real. Seriously. It was a game where we got outplayed. 5 turnovers. You can't win a game like that. Shit, we had 4 turnovers in this game right here. We know you was supposed to win the game, but we won by 14 points.
TC wasn't out there fumbling the ball. No, the players out there fumbling the ball. I ain't never called for TC job. I ain't never thought about that. I know you. What's crazy, Doc, is for Southern to go to the SWAC championship and fire the coach the next year. Then you turn around. Now Prairie View first, and then you fire the coach.
Well, he left Prairie View because he left Prairie View like, okay, shit, I got the job at Southern. I don't care.
Oh, okay, then that's how they
I kind of that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. This too, but at the same time, man, it's still his first year on the job at FAMU. Okay, ain't y'all the one that say it's Colette College of Love and Charity? That's the meaning that y'all have right there. College of Love and Charity. Love on the dude. Y'all lost the game. God damn.
They hate Jackson State that bad. People done got them to hate Jackson State that bad since Prime done left, to where, if you don't beat Jackson State, we want you fired. And that's crazy. And you still have a winning season. You bringing people in. Man, it's crazy. I have a lot to say about it, but I'm just gonna leave it at that. That's just. I want to say something because I know Mr. Campbell was in the chat. No, I'm not gonna mess with him. I'm gonna ask him this, Mr. Campbell. It was really a disservice. Ever since I was a child, I always liked watching those rattlers. I always liked watching the 100, the marching 100, and it just was a damn shame that the marching 100 wasn't at the vet this weekend. That's what people come to watch, and that's probably a big reason why a lot of people wasn't in there on filling their stands up. That and the game wasn't played at night, and they should have played that game at night. But I understand
it had a prime time feel to it, but at the same time, it wasn't in our hands. It was ESPN's call on that.
I know. I understand that. I understood that.
But y'all, I'm not saying it was a meltdown, but the meltdown wasn't for your meeting that you had with your quarterback club. It wasn't that. It's the meltdown is on fucking Twitter, where everybody you got a dude named Kinetic Charm want to go out there and try to get disrespectful. Excuse my language, but bitch, if you see me in real life, we can go square up outside. Like seriously, because you got all that talk on Twitter, but I bet you if you see some of these folks in real life, they'll probably dog walk your ass down the street with a motherfucking collar on. Like seriously, come on now, folks. The folks that traveled in from Tallahassee, that traveled in from all parts of Florida, they came into Jackson. They didn't have no issues. They didn't see no damn potholes. They didn't see no damn dirty water. They didn't see none of that shit. They came out and basically they had a good ass time. They was fed well. Everything was put out there for them to enjoy themselves in the city of Jackson. And then you got bitch ass niggas on Twitter talking about this, that, the third, want to cuss out people, women that I know and I'm cool with. And I it just baffles me. Like we can go back and forth.
Let me tell you some more. I about know what you're talking about. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something that don't make sense. You know, when a motherfucker talk about y'all don't need no big stadium, hell, one side people listen to what I'm saying. Please listen, and I'm gonna try not to lie. If you take the home side of the vet and you fill it all the way up like it be, and half the end zone, that's over 30,000 fucking fans, more than anybody put in a fucking stadium anywhere. Think about that, people. Think about that. We can put more people on our home side in that vet than any one of these stadiums in the SWAT can fill their whole stadium up with.
And then I got an issue. I said this yesterday. I said this, and this is not for FAMU. These is for fucking losers that want to go and be in these athletes, these kids, DMs and stuff like that, and basically want to go and threaten them about a fucking football game. A game. It's a kid's game. I mean, some might be getting paid for it, but most of these kids ain't getting a damn dime. It come on. So y'all losers going out there and talking about threatening, like the shit just don't. It just irritates me. It just irritates me because I'm on a rant right now.
Who did? I heard she talking about that last night. Who threatened the players?
I don't know who threatened the players, but it was it could be on both sides. But it's just the fact that.
That's crazy.
Simona told me to ease up on my F words. She said that's reserved for you. I don't know how they gonna fix it, but they gonna get a foot in their ass. They keep going out there and threatening these players, man. Like for real.
Man, are y'all serious? I think they really threatening players.
I don't sit well with that. I don't. It don't sit well with me. I can't deal with it. Because ain't now one of y'all, excuse my language, I know I already been cussing. Ain't now one of y'all motherfuckers gonna go out there and try to do anything to them kids.
Man, I can't believe it.
I'm thinking this is, the educated part of Doc right here, and this is getting into. I'm tapping into my South Dallas side where my mama is from. And my granny and all everybody is from. I'm tapping into that side. So, and one of you motherfuckers go out there and try to threaten the kid because he missed a block, or he dropped the pass, or he missed the tackle. I bet you gonna have to see me, man. You're gonna have to. You really.
They keyboard Rambos. In truck driving, we call them CB Rambos. They get on the CB and talk noise behind the CB. But I'm gonna tell you a quick story. Them white folks, they do that. So one of the most racist things you can get into is truck driving. And this been years ago. This been about 20 years ago. And it was a white boy. I can tell you two stories. I'm gonna tell you this quick story. White boy talking a lot, heap of noise. Pull up
Mm-hmm.
in the truck stop on the fuel island. I set up intentionally for 30 minutes. That some gun didn't get out to try to pump no fuel. That's what we call CB Rambo. Those are keyboard Rambos. They ain't gonna bust a damn grape. But you shouldn't be threatening no cheering. I didn't really believe that. I couldn't really believe that really happened, man. Man, that's stupid. Those are kids. That's somebody's kid.
Mm-hmm.
That's somebody cheering. If that were my son, I would probably try to find you and do something to you. You just don't know. You can't play with people cheering like that. You can't play with people cheering like that. I don't care if they 50 years old and the dad is 70 years old. If he can pull that trigger, he gonna blow your fucking head off.
Oh yeah, I'm one of them. I'm one of them.
You don't play with people cheering, man.
And and I had to say that. And I know I was pressed for time last night because I was at work, but at the same time, like seriously, y'all, man, if y'all that freaking weird to go into kids in DM and stuff like that and tell them just threaten them about a game that you probably didn't even get to play.
Right.
And why you putting your money on? Why you putting your money on this game right here? You need your ass whooped.
You're right. I told you that, Doc. Doc, I was telling you that last year. I said a lot of these people, and no, I wasn't trying to throw shade. A lot of these people didn't do anything. I know 5 of my friends was in the band and played baseball too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But a lot of these people are just simple ass people. They didn't get out. Their mamas didn't let them outside and play. They didn't want them getting hurt. Now they done got up 30, 40, 50 years old and they football expert and don't know shit about the game. But I digress. I digress. I ain't gonna get into it. I hurt somebody's feelings. They don't sit up and then another thing, they don't sit up, they don't study the game, they don't study film, they don't watch the game, they just go off emotions. Basically, people just go off emotions.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we have. I mean, man, dog, y'all doing a good job. I got to go and I did 5 miles of cardio today, and I got my 5 miles. Well, I should be up to 10 miles. I'm getting lazy. I had got up and I couldn't. My breathing wasn't right, so I had to make myself breathe hard. And now I'm gonna go in here and get in this Epsom salt bath again. But I enjoyed y'all. Thank you for taking my call. I think I heard Mr. Campbell on another show, but yeah, man, they need to get that. They need to get that straight. I hope they have a good athletic director to understand the business of the football of the athletics and man, you can't let that happen. If you just have to bring a traveling band, you need to have some type of representation out there. Mr. Campbell said they didn't even bring cheerleaders. And what's going on with the kickers trying to come in the middle of the boom? Why they didn't? That's the one that they didn't get they behind whoop.
Oh man, I don't even know about that. That was something I didn't even look because I was in the media room, sitting down, resting my legs because my feet was hurt. I was on the sideline, man. I was on the sideline, and Timona went from the sideline to the damn. She went to the penthouse in the press box. So no, but I actually like AD Suggs. Like she's from what I'm chit chat with her on the sideline. She's a cool person. So long as them damn idiots from FAMU don't get in her way, let her do her job. And if it happens again, we know it wasn't AD Sykes' issue, fault in the first place. But let them do their job. Let us do their job. That's it. But yeah, you go ahead, man. I'm gonna finish this up right here. Appreciate you for jumping on. Oh, I ain't finished yet. Who's another person on Twitter? A Kinetic Charm. I think is another one is a Percy Miracles. You's a bitch, nigga. You know. I can not the 400-pound woman. Oh, hey, you stupid, bro. Jacoby Thomas. You's a convicted felon. You had no place. You had no place to talk about anybody, my brother. You do anything out of the ordinary, your bitch ass is about to go and be Big Mike's bitch in the pen. Okay? Like, hey, come on now. Oh yeah, and Mr. 20 fitted what's his name? James Cozy fitted cap. Sir, you need Jesus, a life. You need for the one. I mean, I don't know what to say about that dude right there. He sounds like pedophile. That's what you call a pedophile right there. But yeah, they want to talk bad. They want to do all this and everything, and then they don't say nothing to me. I don't care about you. Don't say nothing to me, cause I come see you. I come see you. It might take me a little time, but I come see you. Don't get it twisted. I know folks from different places. But anyway, y'all gonna get these jokes about that town hall meeting. You know what I'm saying? Coach. Oh my goodness. But y'all gonna get these jokes because y'all had good enough well time to put us out of our misery on Saturday. You didn't get to do it. But other than that, I mean, court that threw me off right there because I'm putting up. So I'm at work and I was working on the food, putting up the food, stocking up the food in the store, and all over here, porch, and I'm just sitting down, just like my man Marcus Spears, like, really, Mr. Brown, what's going on, Mr. Brown? Thank you, sir. Thank you. See, that is Mr. Brown is a rattler. He came up here. He said, "Great JSU win." Thank you. See, that's how you congratulate your opponent. That's sportsmanship. That's good sportsmanship. That's good sportsmanship. He watched the game. He knew what was up. EA been trolling us for a year, but EA is a cool dude, man. I'm not, that's my dog right there. That's my dog, and then all these other folks just crashing out. just crashing out for no reason whatsoever. It just baffles me. It just baffles me. You know what I'm saying? And All we gotta come to this. It was self-inflicted. It was self-inflicted. And they gonna set the attendance for they're gonna set an attendance record in that high school stadium that they play in. All right. You better be able to sell out that stadium. It's a high school stadium, but they're still gonna get belt to ass. But they're still gonna get this belt for scheduling us for their homecoming. Last but not least, my man looking like I don't even know what I got myself into. Hey, guess what? Hey, Miss Shanetta, there you go. We are marked safe from hearing strike, and strike again. I told you I had to. I told you I had you. The only strikes I get is bowling. They are not demure. Yeah, the only strikes I get is bowling. Or the only strikes I get is baseball. But hey man, look, I just had to put that out there. Y'all crash out on your own time. Y'all crash out on your own time. Don't go on into these kids' Twitter handles and Instagram handles and trying to be all big badass, because you will get fucked up. I'm just saying. All you Twitter hoes out there. Yeah, I called you a Twitter hoe. The ones that be going after folks, you know, for the convicted felon. Let me see if I could call your parole officer. Don't play with me. Don't play with nobody around here, man. Hey, hey, I don't know. I must have Pimp C. I got Pimp C in my. I got Pimp C in my spirit tonight. Say it again. Belt to ass. And like I said before, if you see these two coming into your chat, coming into your podcast realm, we gonna wreck that shit and we gonna leave. Ah, snap. You about to make me. Hey, You will smell my cologne. It's gonna be either Issey Miyake or bar number 9. Oh my goodness. Hey man. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, rest in peace to the pimp, man. Hey, man, that was he for the culture. And I'm gonna be honest with you. If if you ain't got a coach that's juiced up like my man Javancy Jones, what my man said, my dog said, if you juiceless, you're useless. If you ain't got a coach like that, bro, I don't even know what to tell y'all. My dog was juiced up from the time he walked into the damn locker room to all the way to the end of the damn football game. My dog Javancy was juiced. He was on that juice on Saturday. I gotta figure out. I got the damn video. Hold on. I gotta do this. I gotta do this for Miss Brandy. She asked for it. So see, I got you. Telling my all to go home. Tell them all to go home. I just had to play it. I had to play it for my girl Brandy because he asked for it, and I provide. But hey, you know what? I am going. I'm gonna make myself. I'm gonna make my way to Bragg Stadium next year too, man. For real. I did enjoy myself when I was there. Now I ain't gonna lie to you on that. But y'all gonna catch these hands next season again too. All right now, Crook. But D built Brad. Ma'am, you would never have my lips saying, let's go that school in Baton Rouge. Now, if LSU was playing Alabama, I'd say, let's go LSU. You'd never hear me say that school over in Scotlandville. You never hear me say that school over on the bluff. Won't fix my mouth saying that. Hell, I don't even like saying Southern Miss. But anyway, man, look, we had a good one. Hey, 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 the Tailgaters Anonymous. Blowing everybody, all his people. That's man. I'm telling y'all that damn. I'm telling you, bro. He had a. He had a barbecue pork chop. Man, I was like, ooh, bruh. Y'all just don't know, man. I was like, man, y'all just don't know. I was trying to shit. I didn't even get the shrimp. I got the jambalaya. That shit was good, man. Blue said like shit. I need more. Need some more shrimp. Okay, if I come to Tallahassee, you got me. All right, I'll pull up. I'll pull up. I'll pull up. But yeah, man, we about to roll up out of here. Get up out of here a little bit. Yeah, I did not get the shrimp. I got the dirty rice. I had got the dirty rice. I got the baked bean. The baked beans was on point to early in the morning. I had got the cabbage. That shit was busting, and that pork chop. I know my blood pressure about to go up a little bit, but it's just a little bit, I I chugged down with some with a Gatorade and some water, so I could be good. Like I'm just saying, it was just man. Hey, I'm telling Whitley that you were there, man. I'm just saying. And the people I got the pom pom from, um, well, when I did the first interview, um, they had some ribs. And it was a dry rub, and I was like, I ain't want nothing else but the ribs. That was it. That was it. I was good to go. I was good to go. But we're gonna roll up out of here because I know Ken and Zonim is on right now. They've been on for about an hour or so, close to an hour. Um Ken did say that he's not gonna be on Friday night. I don't know what my situation gonna be trying to get to New Orleans for Suno's homecoming. But if I don't, excuse me, if I don't go, I take over. I got the show for Friday night. Tomorrow night, Timona, you got it tomorrow night. He said, "What do I think the weakest position grouping on the JSU football team?" I would say the weakest group. I wouldn't call it the weakest group, but it's the secondary. But I don't think it's I don't think it's weak. I think it was more of schematics. But they good, man. They good. I guess look, I guess we on the schedule because you usually come on Thursday. And I come on Friday, and I mean, it all depends. Cause like I said, if I don't go nowhere Saturday, I'll be here. I'll do Saturday evening. I'll stream the game. That game gonna be on. In fact, that game will be on HBCU Go on Saturday. So I know Ken said he ain't doing the show on Friday because they'll be getting into Daytona Friday afternoon or so. So Avis asked for a live. So do you want to get together Saturday and we do a live Saturday where I stream the game and we'll come on after the game and so whatever you want to do. I have no issue. What up, man? Thank you, Miss Quay. And I had to say this, Quay. I seen you on TV again. My girl, I don't know what I don't know how the camera be finding her, but she was on that thing again. Ooh, if they lose again, that bitch gonna sink like the Titanic. I mean, what do I expect? She came and picked me up, and she came and picked me up. We rode to the tailgate and to the game. Shoot. Nah, it's just gonna sink while the band is playing while the ship is sinking. Yeah, so I'm gonna tell you like this. If you go to Tallahassee, one side, like for real, EA had explained it to you. He explained to us. EA and Merch, they explained it to us. One side is based for Florida State, and then you cross over the tracks. The other side is FAMU. You'll see the difference. Yeah, we all gonna tune into that. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. But yeah, we gonna get up out of here. So yeah, you want to see a dead body? I'm just saying. I'm just saying, all you keyboard, all you Twitter, I don't even know what to call you. All you Twitter hoes, stop going into these kids' inboxes, and thinking shit gonna be sweet. Because why? Because why? Guess what? Got me fucked up. Got me fucked up. Got me fucked up. Got me fucked up. And for these athletes, everybody come in your inbox talking all that noise, talking all that yang yang. Guess what? Just tell them this. Fuck them people. Fuck them people. That's it. That's all. That's all you do. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. That's all you do. You fuck them people. Like I said, they lose any other SWAT school, they gonna lead a SWAT. And while we at it, man, y'all be blessed. Y'all stay safe. Hug your loved ones. And for FAMU folks, remember this. Be easy. Peace. Let me get on out of